All right, let's talk about the man who looked at American slavery and said, yeah, I'm going to solve this with a sword. Meet John Brown, the most terrifyingly determined abolitionist in American history. Not a politician, not a speech guy, not a strongly worded letter guy. No, John Brown was a grab a rifle and start a war with slavery kind of guy. Kansas, where Brown decided violence was the point. It's the 1850s. America is having a national meltdown over slavery thanks to the Nebraska Act, which basically said, hey settlers, you guys vote whether slavery is legal, which sounds democratic until pro-slavery militias from Missouri start flooding Kansas with guns and intimidation. The result? A chaotic preview of the Civil War called Bleeding Kansas. Enter John Brown. Most people saw the violence and thought, wow, this is bad. John Brown saw the violence and thought, perfect, now we can finally stop pretending this debate is polite. So in 1856, after pro-slavery forces attacked the town of Lawrence, Brown grabbed a group of his sons and allies and carried out the Pottawatomie Massacre. 5 pro-slavery settlers were dragged out of their homes and killed with broadswords. Yes, broadswords, because when John Brown entered a conflict, apparently the medieval setting turned on automatically. America was horrified. Abolitionists were nervous. Slaveholders were absolutely terrified. John Brown's reputation was now crystal clear. This man was not debating slavery. He was declaring war on it. The Harper's Ferry Plan, which was bold. Now most people would stop there, not John Brown. In 1859, Brown unveiled a plan that can best be described as insanely ambitious with a hint of apocalypse. He and 21 followers would attack the federal armory at Harper's Ferry Armory in the town of Harper's Ferry. Step 1, capture thousands of weapons. Step 2, arm enslaved people across the South. Step 3, trigger a massive slave uprising. Step 4, end slavery. Simple. Just overthrow an entire social system with 22 guys and a dream. Shockingly, the plan did not go smoothly. Brown successfully seized the armory, but the slave uprising never materialized. Local militia surrounded the building. Then the U.S. government sent in Robert E. Lee. Yes, that Robert E. Lee, along with U.S. Marines. They stormed the engine house. The raid was over in 36 hours. 10 of Brown's men were dead. Brown himself, captured. The trial that set America on fire. Brown's trial in Virginia was supposed to be quick. Instead, it became a national ideological earthquake. He was charged with treason, murder, and inciting slave rebellion. But Brown refused to play the villain. In court, he calmly declared that helping enslaved people gain freedom was morally right. Then he delivered one of the most chilling mic-drop speeches in American history. He said the crimes of slavery would never be purged away but with blood. Southern slaveholders heard this and thought, see, abolitionists want war. Northern abolitionists heard this and thought, he might actually be right. The hanging that helped start the Civil War. On December 2, 1859, John Brown was executed in Charleston, Virginia, but instead of killing his cause, it supercharged it. In the North, many people began seeing Brown as a martyr. Church bells rang, poems were written. A song called John Brown's Body spread among Union soldiers when the Civil War began. In the South, pure panic. Slaves